I'm Rajani from Yogada Studios in Northamptonshire. Welcome. Today we are going to be enjoying a lovely chair yoga practice for about 40 to 45 minutes. All you need is yourself dressed as you are and a chair. So chair yoga is adapted from the traditional mat yoga for people who have limited mobility, and then it's been further adapted in the corporate world, the world of work, where we are seated at our desk with in high pressured environments, so that we have limited time. So we've been adapted for people with limited time also. How wonderful is that? So today we're going to be really enjoying a practice specifically for those of you who have tight hips, tightness around the shoulders, tension around the shoulders and the neck, lower back, all these things that kind of come up as a result of being sat at our desks, and also the bunching up the shoulders, but also the fingers as well, where there's RSI, repetitive strain injury, creeping in. So the other thing to say about yoga, for those of you who, this is a beginner's session, so for those of you who are not familiar with yoga, the difference between yoga and other forms of exercises is that we use the breath to move in and out of poses. We trigger the relaxed response in our bodies throughout the session, and that's how we start to bring down the stress levels through the breath. Lovely. So, without further ado, shall we begin? Lovely. So, sat on your chair with the feet on the ground and sitting a little bit away from the chair so that we can breathe in 3D, front and back. And then just take the palms out, drop the shoulders, lengthen the spine upwards, lengthen the neck, so that the chin is just parallel to the floor. With the eyes closed, we're just going to scan the body and just notice anywhere that you are holding any kind of tension or tightness. Top of the head, brow, let's unfurrow the brow, soften the cheeks, soften the jaw, maybe part the teeth a little, lengthen the spine again, drop the shoulders, soften the arms, feel the glutes on the seat, your seat on the seat. Soften the legs and the calves. And then just take your gaze to your breath, breathing in and out consciously, just becoming aware of the breath. And notice as you breathe in which part of your torso, which part of your body you feel it most. Maybe the top of the chest, or the belly, side ribs. Where do you feel it first? Where do you feel that expansion as you breathe in first? In order to increase our breathing capacity, we try to breathe in so that we expand the belly first. So just take your gaze down towards the belly. It's a gentle flow in and out. Lovely. And then maybe place the hands on top of the belly, and just as you breathe in, feel the belly expand. And then fall back as you breathe out. Maybe breathe a little deeper. Lovely. And then we're going to take the hands to the sides, fingers facing inwards, and expand the ribs outwards as you breathe in and out. Lovely, moving ribs outwards as you breathe in and letting them fall back as you breathe out. And now we're going to take the hands to the top of the chest, round the throat area, and breathe into this space. Let's close your eyes as you do so. Lovely. And now bring the hands back down onto your legs, palms facing upwards. And we're going to take a full yogic breath in. So breathe into the belly, into the ribs, into the top of the chest. And a slow, long breath out from the top of the chest, ribs, and drawing the belly slightly inwards. So imagine that you are breathing into a balloon. And as you breathe out, it's a slow breath out as the top of the balloon, as the gap is so small. You have to breathe slowly outwards. And now aim to make the breath in and out of equal length, and I'll guide you through by counting 5 in and 5 out. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, out, 2, 3, 4, 5. A couple more breaths by yourself, counting in if you wish, or if you estimated the time, that's fine too. Lovely. One more breath in and out. And then gently open the eyes. We're going to use that same breath to move into different positions. So breathing in, we're going to take the arms out and up. Join the hands together. Breathing out to bring the arms back down to the sides. Lovely. Let's stretch again, even wider. In to take that circle up, hands joining together. Breathing out to bring the hands back. One more time. Excellent. Just taking hold of one side of your chair. I'm going to take the other hand up, stretch tall on the in-breath, fold sideways, and if you wish, look up to the elbow. Breathing in, take the hand to the sky and out to come back down. Let's enjoy that on the other side. In to take the hand up, out to fold, look up to the elbow, in to stretch tall and back down. Lovely. And then back to the first side. Make sure that you are holding on to the other side of the chair. One more time on both sides. Lovely. Last one. Breathing in, hands to the sky, out to fold sideways, in to stretch and back down. Lovely. Let's take the hands up to the shoulders and just roll the shoulders. Keep the breath nice and even. Just releasing any tension built up here. And rolling the elbows back. Lovely. Excellent. Let's move to the hands. So taking the hands out in front, and we're just going to rotate the wrists one way. There may be some clicks and clacks and pops, that's okay. It's just air pockets releasing. And then we'll go back the other way. Lovely. And we'll shake the hands. Just taking the hands back out in front, and we're going to breathe in, take the fingers up to the sky. Breathe out, take them down to the earth. Just moving in rhythm, attuned with the breath. Lovely. And shake them again. Now, if you do have any kind of sensations, pains in the hands, there is a lovely exercise that you can do, and it's just massaging between the fingers. So let's start together. So to begin with, if you massage between the thumb and the first finger, so just pressing down between, and then in between the next two fingers, and then the next two, and then the final. And then you can do the same on the inside of the hand. So just massaging between the fingers, so you're avoiding the bones. And the other thing I really love is if you take hold of the other hand and you just rub loosely, keep the grip loose, and you're just rotating around each of the fingers. And then you can just pull each of the fingers. That's a really surprisingly nice thing to do. Lovely. And that feels already a little bit more stretched. So let's do that on the other side, see if we have the same effect. So starting with, well, we start with the inside, it doesn't matter. On the inside, between the fingers. And then the outside. Feels good. And you can always focus on a particular area. You know, there may be one thing, one area that feels it needs a bit more TLC than another. And then we just rotate each of the fingers, so you're using a little tunnel, if you like, a little tube, and rotating the fingers inside that tube. And we just pull on each finger. Feels good. Lovely. And shake. Excellent. Let's go with feet. So you can either we'll do this 1 foot at a time, but you can do both feet together if you wanted to, but just so that we can become very attentive and know the difference between one side and the other, it's a good idea to do things individually. So we rotate one way, go back the other way, and point and push, point and push. So breathing in one way and out the other. Lovely. And placing that foot down, we'll do the same on the other side. And then rotate. And back the other way. Lovely. And placing the feet back down. Just going back to the shoulders. So we want to release the tension around here. We're going to use a little asana practice or pose. So taking one hand up and placing it between the shoulder blades, or wherever the hand can reach to. It may just be the top of the neck, that's fine. I promise you things will start releasing if you do these exercises a little more often. And then the other hand is placed lightly on top of the shoulder, elbow. And then just relax. So you might be doing a little back bend. If you find this is too strong, just take less effort and just release a little. So release the back bend if you're doing one. And some of you, the head may be coming forwards. Try to just place the head backwards so you're actually stretching the arm. And then close your eyes, soften your face, and take 3 breaths here. 3 breaths with 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. So we call this coherent breathing. Coherent breathing with around 5 seconds is incredibly good for your well-being. So many benefits of it. Lovely. Stretching both hands up to the sky and around. Lovely. Take the hands forward, stretch forwards. So we call this steeple mudra, so the fingers are interlaced except for the first 2 fingers. Lovely. Stretch those shoulders forwards, opening up the shoulder blades. Take 3 breaths. Lovely. Taking the hands up to the sky, stretch tall, release, and then we'll enjoy this on the other side. So the other hand comes between the shoulder blades, elbow facing upwards, head against the forearm. The other hand placed on top of the elbow, and release any back bend. Release any tightness you're placing anywhere else. Any tension that you've created yourself, release that. Let's take 3 breaths here. Lovely. When you're ready to release, I'm going to take both hands up to the sky, interlace fingers, steeple mudra, first finger stretching tall, and then move the hands forward, stretch forwards into, and then just fold down in front of you so that the hands are ahead, you're looking ahead. Take some breaths here. Lovely. Breathing in, hands to the sky and out to the sides. Lovely. And just shake the arms. Excellent. So we're going to move back towards, interlace fingers, place them on the back of the head, straighten the back, and take a breath here. Breathing out, chin to chest. Just feel the back muscles stretching. Breathing in, look up, take the elbows out, shoulder blades coming together. Breathing out, and bring the elbows together, chin to chest. In to look up, elbows out. Now you might want to just look to the sky if you feel you can go that far. That's absolutely fine. And then breathing out to turn inwards. Let's enjoy this a few more times. One more. Lovely. And bringing the chin back to center, releasing the hands up to the sky and circle them round to the sides. Lovely. I'm going to enjoy a seated cat-cow stretch. So we can place the hands on the hips, breathing in here and breathing out to arch. So you can arch the whole of your back, and then in to take the elbows back, stretch the tummy forwards, shoulder blades together. Breathing out to come forwards, in to stretch backwards. So we're moving the spine in its natural S shape. And if you wish, you can bring the head up on the in-breath, chin to chest on the out-breath. Draw the tummy in on the out-breath as well. So as you curl inwards, you draw everything inwards and upwards, except for the chin that comes down. Breathing in, you're stretching everything outwards. Lovely. And back to center. Lovely. We're going to start to look to moving towards the legs. So if we just, or hips rather I should say, we're going to start to think about what I call rock the baby. And it's taking one leg into the hands as if you would be holding a baby, and then just opening hips outwards, so rocking one leg. Now just be aware that, like my chair does move, if you've got a chair that moves, then if you can just limit the movement, that would be good. Just be aware of it. Lovely. And then we're going to place the foot on top of the knee, or thigh I should say, or if that's too strong a movement, then you can just cross the leg over. Okay, so, and we're going to breathe in to bring the knee down. We're going to breathe in to bring the knee up and out to bring the knee down. So we're just really working on the outer hip. Holding on to the other foot as you, just to balance it as you do that. So moving from one to the other. Lovely. And if you're comfortable here, we're going to leave the foot on top of the other leg, the knee out. Now you might want to cross the leg, and then we're going to bend forward. So take the other foot out a little and then start to bend forwards, both hands around the ankles. Take a breath in and out to fold. Take a few breaths here, and each out breath, just allow the body to kind of just allow gravity to bring the top half of the body downwards. Again, be very much aware of your own capacity. Don't go too far. It becomes difficult to come back. Lovely. And start to come back up. And this time we are all going to cross the knee and wrap the opposite hand around that knee. And then we're going to take the other hand and place it behind the back of the chair. And then turn towards that arm. So we're taking a little side twist, just looking over the back, drop any tension, tightness that you might be building, soften the face, take a few breaths here. Lovely. Going to lift that back hand up, bring it round to the side and bring both feet down. Stretch the feet out in front, hold on to the chair, and we'll take a breath in and start to fold forwards as you breathe out. If your chair is stable enough and you're comfortable, you can just bring the hands all the way down towards the feet. Just let the head feel heavy. Let's take a few breaths here. And starting to think about coming back up, rolling the hands up or just holding on and coming up. Lovely. Let's enjoy that on the other side. So we're going to rock the baby on the other side, the other leg. So just I need to sit at the front of the chair and rock the leg outwards. Lovely. Placing the foot on top of the opposite thigh, breathing and lift the knee up, breathing out to bring the knee down. Just moving in rhythm and tune with the breath. Lovely. And if you're comfortable here, I'm going to take the other foot out a little and then start to fold forwards, both hands on the ankles. Lovely, coming back up, and this time we will cross the leg over, lift the knee slightly and bring the hand, the opposite hand around the knee. Sit up tall, this may be as far as you want to go, otherwise take the other hand and place it at the back of the chair, and then we're just going to turn over the shoulder, turn the head over to the shoulder. Take a few breaths here. Find that stillness. Breathe into anywhere that feels tight. When you're ready to come out, lift the backhand up and bring it forwards, and then place both feet back down, stretch tall, take the hand to the sky, thinking forward bend with the knees bent, and bring the hands down, let the head drop, similar to a child's pose or a swan stretch. Forward bend. Lovely, rolling the hands up along the legs, rolling the shoulders in, and as you breathe out, bring the shoulders down. Just roll the shoulders a couple more times. Lovely, and then the other way. Excellent. And we're going to come up. So, this is a really lovely one to do. Actually, it's just called rocking the leg, actually. So we're just going to open up the hips by simply moving the leg backwards and forwards, so you can decide on whichever leg you want to go. Just hold on to the chair for a little bit of support. Lovely. And then we can do the other side, so you might want to go around to the other side of the chair, or simply stay where you are and do the same on the other side, the other leg. Ooh. Try not to knock anything. Yes, so you do need to have enough room to be able to do this. And then the other option together with that is to just open the gate. So we pick the knee up and drop it back down. So breathing in, lift and turn around into a circle. And then back the other way. And we're going to do that on the other side as well. So you might want to turn to the other side, so you've got a bit more space. And then just come to your standing position and open. And then close the gate. So, a lot of footballers do this, you might have noticed. Lovely. And then just stretching out the lower back. Now, using the chair, and obviously make sure that it is stable enough and it's not a very light chair, so that it can actually hold you. So we're coming to a hinge, and rather than pulling the chair, you're just walking backwards and stretching back. So you're not pulling the chair at all, you're just holding the sides and pushing the bottom back. And just make sure that you're in a straight line. It's a really lovely stretch for the lower back. Keep the knees soft rather than locked, and just breathe into the back. Lovely. Start to bend the knees and come up. Excellent. And we'll just take a stretch, and you can either use the chair or not. So a lovely standing position where you can stand for a good long time is to have the feet firmly rooted, so the big toe, little toe, heel feels like a tripod, and the knees are soft, and just a little tuck in from the glutes to keep you from having a back bend. So just tucking in, softening down. You'll know when you're in the right position because you feel like you can stand here for a long time. And then just close your eyes. Just feel the feet rooted to the earth. Feel yourself growing taller and taller, like a mountain peeking through the clouds into the blue sky. Enjoy your coherent breath. Grounded and yet able to lengthen, stretch higher and higher to your fullest potential. Lovely. And we're going to come back to seated. I'm going to take a forward bend, so you can either have the feet out in front or towards you. Breathing in, take the hands to the sky, and out to fold. Just allow the whole of the body to rest. Let the head drop. Breathing in, take the hands up along the legs, draw the shoulders in and then out. Lovely. We're just going to enjoy some neck rolls next. So just drop the shoulders and come to a comfortable seated position, the feet a few inches apart, the knees parallel, and then just close the eyes if you wish. Breathing in at centre, breathing out. We're going to turn the head over to one side over one, chin over one shoulder, into center and out to the other side. Breathing into center and then breathing out, chin to sky. Breathing into center and out, chin to chest. That's one round. And now we're just going to use some letters. So we're going to say the sounds as we go into the movement. So breathing into center and out. Ah. Breathing into center and out to the other side. Ooh. Into center and it's out to E. Into center, chin to chest, and it's Feel the vibrations as you say these sounds, vowels. So that was one round. We'll do 3 more. Feel the vibration. Last one. Back to center. Turn the palms uppermost, realign yourself, soften the face, soften the brow, drop the shoulders, stretch tall, chin is parallel to the earth. And we're going to take a few moments here. Just take your gaze to the back of your body, base to the crown of the head. And as you breathe in, take your gaze from the base to the crown of the head. Imagine a golden light travelling up. And as you breathe out from the crown of the head, around the front of the body, the light covers the entire torso. Breathing in through the back of the body and out. Take your gaze to the front till the whole of your body is alight with a golden light. Take more and more expansive light out to the arms, to the legs, your light of wellness, of well-being, light of healing, light of compassion for yourself and for others. Enjoy a few more moments here. Whole body rested, heart open, the mind a little more freer. Start to feel small movements in the fingers and toes. Take a deeper breath in, and maybe take the arms up to stretch. Bring the hands together in prayer mudra by the heart center. Just rub the hands together. Place the palms on the eyes. Deep breath in and out. Bring the hands in prayer mudra by the heart center. Namaste. From my heart to yours. I hope you enjoyed this chair video. I have many more other videos of all sorts of yoga on my website, so if you want more, they are free. A lot of them are free. All the same, please do go to my website www.yogadastudios.com, and if you want any advice and guidance, please do get in touch, raj@yogadastudios.com. Thank you so much for spending the time with me. I look forward to seeing you again sometime in the future. Namaste.